So we already know my base is going to be Sigma's eyeshadow base in Persuade. I'm also using this to kind of just cancel out any discoloration on my eyelid as well. And the palette that I'm going to use is the new Violet Voss Nicol Concealio. I think that's how you say it. Palette. And the first color that I'm going to use is the third color from the top. I couldn't see the name. I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid. And then I'm going to take this color Mars, and this color was a little bit more orangey than I thought. I kind of thought it was going to be a dark orange, but it's kind of a more like really bright orange, I guess. It's a really pretty color. I'm going to take that with the Sigma E40 blending brush and run that just into my crease, kind of in the outer and then the inner crease. It doesn't really matter if you go in the center. I just did the outer and the inner corner though. And then for the next color, you can use the darkest brown from the palette, but I wanted something with a little bit more red, so I'm going to jump to the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and a kind of pencil brush. This one is from a new brand called Stephanie Nicole. I'm going to run that into just further into my crease. I'm going to apply it where I want and then blend it, the surrounding areas around it with the same brush. And then I'm going to take my Sigma E25 blending brush and just blend that out a little bit further. And then I'm going to take a white base, and I'm using Smashbox's lid primer just because I want that center color to be really light, and the lightest matte color in the palette wasn't really like a white. It's more of a kind of like a light beige maybe, I guess. So I'm going to apply that over the white base just to make it a little bit lighter. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to take the darkest brown from that Violet Voss palette, and I'm going to run that on my lower lash line and then blend it out with that first color Mars from the palette as well. And then I'm going to jump back to the Morphe palette and use this light shimmery color to kind of highlight the inner corners of my eyes a little bit. And then for my waterline, I just added a brown, and I used this one by Smashbox. I will have everything listed in the description box below. And then I just highlighted the brow bone with the same color I used in the inner corner of my eye. Okay, so for the rest of my face, I'm going to use this new Smashbox foundation and contour stick. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. I think they already came out. I used the foundation in my last video, but I forgot to use a contour stick. So I'm using it now, and I'm just putting it in all the areas I would kind of normally put it that I want to make a little bit darker. And I'm blending it out with a Motive stippling brush. This is like my favorite way to blend a cream contour. And these are really, really easy to blend out. Then I'm going to take this new Tarte setting powder, and you can't see it because it's blurry, sorry about that, which it smells like vanilla. Like, it smells exactly like a vanilla cake, and I just want to eat it. It smells so good, and I actually really like it. It really mattifies the face. And then I'm going to take this new contour book from Pure Cosmetics, and I'm going to use the center color to kind of just set that cream contour I put on, and just to kind of warm up the face a little bit. This brush that I'm using is actually from Benefit Cosmetics, and I think I use it in every single video. I use it every time I contour my face. I'm kind of stuck on this brush right now. And then I'm also going to contour my nose a little bit as well, and I'm using a Dose of Colors brush to do that. And then for blush, I'm going to take the Benefit Cosmetics California, is it called California, I think? And another Dose of Colors brush to just apply a little bit of blush. And again, the product is blurry, but I'm taking Artist Couture's Cocoa Bling highlighter, and I'm taking the very, very smallest amount. I mean, I barely tapped my brush on it because this highlighter is really, really intense, and I just didn't want to go that intense this time. So I'm just very lightly doing it, and also I did my nose as well. And then to set everything, I'm using the Cover FX matte setting spray, and then for lips I'm using the Dose of Colors Lip It Up stick in, I think this one is called Cinnamon Swirl. Again, all the details will be listed in the description box below for you guys.